Morning traders, and welcome to today's video. Today I want us to discuss about what is actually traded in Forex. If you need to go to Forex with your goods so that you can go sell there, or you actually find the goods there, or what really happens. Okay, so just stay tuned, watch the video till the end so that you get to understand what is actually traded in Forex. Okay, so to start with, for you to know what is traded in Forex, you need to go to your watch list, and I did a video on how to add pairs and how to delete pairs from your watch list. Your watch, if you not yet come across that video, you better go watch it, because I'll not go back to that. But just to let you know, watch list is like your shop where you store your goods so that you can be selling them from there, and you buy other goods from your suppliers and you bring them to that same shop. Okay, so watch list is where you add your pairs. If you want to trade, you trade currency pairs. You don't trade one single pair, like I want to trade euro, I want to trade Bitcoin, I want to trade pound. Like, you can't trade one pair. So let's go to our watch list so that we get to know what is actually traded there. And to do that, of course, we need to press that plus button on the top of our watch list. Okay, I know if you go back to watch that video, you'll get to understand what happens there. Okay, so once you come here, I hope you can see there are so many, and there are a plenty and a couple of things that you can do in the market. Different people trade different things. We have people who are trading in Forex, others are trading in fund, stocks, crypto, indices, bonds, economy. There are so many things you can do in this market, and everybody does what works for them. Everybody finds a niche somewhere, or what they find profitable to them, or what they find some ease when it comes to trading. Okay, so let's just click one of them and see what is really inside there. First, we are going to click the stock, and from the stocks, hope you can see what's listed there. One thing about this trading view, the good thing about trading view, if you type a currency pair in the wrong box, it will tell you it's not available in that category. Okay, so for example, you can't go typing Bitcoin in Forex. You type Bitcoin from crypto. Okay, if you type in Forex, you only type BTC. If you want to add a currency pair, that is Bitcoin currency pair, you have to click Bitcoin first, so that from there you can type the word BTC USD, and that's why I have said you don't trade just one commodity. If it BTC is Bitcoin, USD is dollar. You can't trade Bitcoin alone. You can't say I want to trade Bitcoin or I want to trade the dollar alone. There's nothing like that. Every currency has to have a pair, and the first part of the currency, let's say for Bitcoin, BTC is the base currency, and USD is the quote currency. I'll do a video on those terms later, not today, probably next week. Okay, so from the stock, let's click the next one is fund. From the funds, hope you can see what's available. And what I can assure you, if you want to be profitable in Forex, be outgoing, be somebody who wants to learn by themselves, be somebody who can look at the chart and identify something that they were not taught, someone who can discover something. Are we together? Don't just look at it, click where I clicked, and you're good to go. We have so many things you can do with this chart. You can take screenshots, you can do so many things. Okay, so just spread your wings, so that you get to know what happens here. So I'll just leave the video playing so that you get to watch different things that we have, different currencies that we have. And also, if you don't have a trading view, make sure that you download it so that by next video you get to practice this and know what happens. Keen enough, I'm sure you've noticed that if you type a currency pair, for example, if you type BTC or Bitcoin or Euro USD, it will come Euro USD with so many brokers next to it. So you can choose the one that works for you. And that's why you'll notice that some people's charts have gaps, others don't have gaps. Like every broker has, the chart is similarly almost the same, but of course every broker deals with their account the way they want. Okay, so let's just go to Forex, where we all want, or where most of us trade. For me, I only trade Forex. When I was a beginner, I tried indices, and indices are not bad. They are really volatile, and I just decided to stick to Forex because, as I told you sometimes back, you can't trade every currency pair that you see. There is no way you can master more than 5 pairs. That will be a very big lie to yourself, not just to me. You'll be lying to yourself. There is no way you can master how 5 different pairs move in the market. You master do's and don'ts. You master where entry is mostly taken, or where you can mostly take a trade in a different currency pair. Then you want to tell me that your brain can accommodate like 5 pairs? That's a very big joke to me. I only trade 3 pairs. But remember, the account is yours and we are all different. I'm just telling you what I advise my students. So you can trade as many pairs as you want. It's up to you, okay? So in Forex, for example, you can have, let's try adding some few currency pairs like Euro USD, USD CAD, BTC. Now, one thing about these pairs, if I add a pair which I already have in my watch list, of course it will tell me that it's not available. This is simply because I already have it. You can't look for what you already have, okay? And that's why people mostly say, especially in my community, you only look for what you don't have. And that's a saying that comes when somebody is trying to correct a child, okay? We have parents who really pamper their kids so much. They don't question their kids when they do wrong. They are just there. They are spoiling the kids. Then you'll hear the society saying, you only look for what you don't have. These kids you are pampering right now, remember, you won't be there for life or forever. And there's a day you'll wake up and they'll not see you. How about the fact that they are not used to hustling for themselves? They are just used to coming home. You pay their rents, you pay house helps to help them, you cook for them, everything is well taken care of. How about the day that you will not be available? What will they do? They will now start being these and all manner of things because they were not used for looking for what they didn't have. They already had it. That's why their brains have never been taught how to think. Okay, that's just a by the way. Okay, so we are in USD. We are actually analyzing USD card, and I've just seen that we can actually analyze this pair. So now that you've understood about what is traded in Forex, it's only currency pairs. You don't come with your stock to sell in Forex, by the way. It's only currency pairs. And the good thing about Forex, remember I told you it's a global market. You get to interact with different currencies from different continents. And that's what we call diversity, okay? So let's try to analyze this USD card and see if we can get a good setup. Okay, remember we are just on 1st of January 2026, and you don't expect the market to be that stable. If you get a good setup, no fear, get in and do it. Place that trade. If not so, wait until the market settles. Waiting doesn't mean you go and sit and you don't analyze the pairs. Analyze, let the market play out and see how everything turns out, okay? In the previous video that I shared, somebody asked me how they can really master about, how they can actually master about breakout structures. The answer is simple. You can only master breakout structures from mapping them out. The more you map them out, the more you will identify them and the more you will master them, okay? There's no any other secret. It's just like that, right? Practice makes perfect, okay? So USD card is approaching this supply zone, which most likely is gonna push it back or retrace it a little bit. If buyers are fully in, of course the market is bullish. My chart is lagging. Sorry, as I was saying, the market is kind of pushing up and up without looking back anyhow. And that's why you can see the market is feeling all the origins. Any break of structure you trace, the market comes back and feels it. So for someone who took this trade at the beginning, they are enjoying the profit because the market really pushed up. This market really pushed up. Hope you can see. For me, how I trade, according to how I trade, any order block that has been mitigated, I consider it as liquidity. Once my order blocks are mitigated, I see them as liquidity, and I really don't wait for trades there, not unless it's a support or a resistance. I actually see your questions mostly on Instagram. How comes you guys or you traders are active on Instagram and here on YouTube you're not that active? You so bold to ask me questions on Instagram, and here on YouTube you don't ask. Ask the questions here and I will answer them here, okay? I know you want to know about demand and supply, support, resistance. Don't worry, that's a video I will also do, so you better stay tuned. And the only way to stay tuned is to subscribe to my channel and make sure that bell is turned on so that when I upload a new video you get notification. Then you just come back and watch, practice, and at the end of the day you'll find yourself being a pro in this market. Remember, there is nothing like being that pro. You only need the strategy. For me, I thank God for SMC. SMC is not all about the terms that you know. I know we have people who have so many strong terms. Here we keep it simple. It's just a matter of analyzing the market with the simple terms that everybody can understand, simple strategy that anyone can understand. Then we place that trade and let the market do its thing, okay? Remember, we are all speculators in this market. I'm actually trying to do a top-down analysis to see what the market has for us, if at all it has anything in store for us. If you watch the market since morning, or since let's say since yesterday, the market has been pushing since 1st of January. The market is pushing up without looking any back, and it's okay. It's okay. The year is very young. For me, I will resume trading come next week, okay? So I take my entries from 15 minutes. These are very good order block, though it's a bit far. But I used to trade USD card. The reason I say keep it low, have just a few pairs to analyze, is because if I was trading USD card, I would be knowing, oh, when I see this, at least USD card, even though the order block is far, it will still come here, or something of the sort. At least you get to master that pair, and you get to know, what do I need to see to place that card trade, or what nobody will sit you down and tell you, when you see this, just know this will happen, and when you see this, know this will happen. No way. It doesn't work like that. You have to do a lot of back testing so that you get to know how your currency pair moves. If I was to take this trade, I would actually place it here. Let me zoom in so that you can see. Let me zoom in so that you can see, and I will take my profit at the point of reversal. This way I would be comfortable to wait for any buy because the market is bullish. And if the market breaks this level, I will wait for it at the farthest order block, which is just below it. Okay, I hope you've learned something today about what is actually traded in Forex. And that's why for now you can see we are trading USD card, dollar versus Canadian dollar. Okay, you can't trade one thing alone. Let me just take off this because these are not pairs that I trade. I'll just delete, and for you to delete, this is how you do it. So thanks a lot for watching the video up to end. Let's meet on my next video, and make sure that you stay tuned.